Hello, Aslam class, and welcome to your English lesson for Friday, the 15th of January. So let's get the date down first thing, okay? It's Friday, it's the 15th of January 2021. Now, hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to be talking a little bit louder today because it is raining out here in Langford's outdoor classroom. And my shelter that I've got over the top, the rain is hitting on top, so it may be interfering with the video. But hey ho, we'll do the best that we can, and we will. Let's get on with the lesson. Come on. Today's lesson is English. I'm going to show you first. So I need to get my screen up. Okay, here we go. And our English lesson for today. Yes, here we are. So today you're going to be writing out the next section of your instructions that you started yesterday. So yesterday in our lesson, I went through a shared write with you, okay? And what you did, you went through the shared write with me, and then the task that you should have completed afterwards was to then write your own introductory paragraph to your set of instructions, not the ones that I did. Okay, so you should have your own introductory to your set of instructions about how you're going to escape the house. Today is all about doing the rest of the instructions. So we're going to go through very quickly what we need to put into your instructions, and then the rest of the lesson, you're going to have time to obviously do your instructions and complete them off. But let's go through these slides very quickly first. And you can see on the screen here, we've got some key information that will help you when we look at instructions. So we've got, oh no, what have I done? Yee. Hopefully that gives me my lovely sort of, yes, here we are. So we can see here instructions are used to describe, explain, or instruct how to do something. They are usually presented in a step-by-step sequence. They also use time connectives, and they use imperative verbs as well. So here are some examples: mix, fold, turn, cut, share, screw, throw. There are all examples of imperative verbs. You must make sure that you include a title and a sentence explaining the purpose of the instructions. And this is what you should have done yesterday. You should have done your introduction paragraph to your set of instructions. And then what you should have also done is you should also have a heading for your instructions as well already. So far what you should have is already for your own set of instructions, you should have your title and you should have your introduction paragraph that you did yesterday on top of the shared write that you've done. I hope that's clear. So as a little starter activity, what I would like you to do is reorder the instructions that we see over here. And we've got wash hands, we've got add milk to the bowl, we've got take an empty bowl, take a spoon, put some Cocoa Pops in the bowl, and then we've got eat the cereal. So what you need to do, you need to put them in the correct order first, and then you need to rewrite them out. And then can you please underline the imperative verbs underneath? You can pause the video now and you can give that a go. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you have completed that task. I'm going to go through it very quickly with you now. So we've got wash hands, add milk to the bowl, take an empty spoon, take an empty bowl, take a spoon, put some Cocoa Pops into the bowl, and then eat the cereal. So if we ordered them, the first one that we would do is obviously we wash our hands. We always wash our hands before preparing food or eating food. So that's step number one. Next step could be take an empty bowl. Okay, then the next step, sorry, that should be number two. And then number three, I'm going to put some Cocoa Pops into the, oh no, I might get my spoon first, in fact. take a spoon. And then I'm going to, number 4, put some Cocoa Pops in the bowl. And then number 5, I'm going to add milk to the bowl. And then number 6, I'm going to eat my cereal. So then I'm going to rewrite my instructions on my whiteboard here. So I go number 1, wash hands. Number 2, remember, we use numbers when we do instructions. Number 2, take an empty bowl. Stop to the end. Number 3, take a spoon. I've got everything ready to eat. I'm then going to put some Cocoa Pops, number 4. Cocoa Pops in the bowl. Number 5, add milk to the bowl. And then number 6, eat the cereal. Okay, full stop at the end. Always put a full stop at the end of a sentence, even if we are writing instructions. And then it says, underline the imperative verbs. Wash hands, take an empty bowl, take a spoon, put Cocoa Pops in the bowl, add milk to the bowl, and eat the cereal. What do you notice about the imperative verbs? That's right, they normally come near the beginning of the set of instructions. Not always, because sometimes you may use a time connective to mix things up a little bit, and that's absolutely fine. But normally when we read instructions, they do come at the imperative verbs do come at the beginning. So well done if you got that all correct. And your order may change slightly depending on how you take your breakfast. Some of you like to add milk to the bowl first. Okay, we're going to read through the introductory paragraph from yesterday. Now, your introductory paragraphs are probably all going to be a little bit different depending on your instructions. So this is the paragraph this is the introductory paragraph from the text map. Okay, and you can see that in the text map we have rhetorical questions. It's in second person, and we've used some key vocabulary. On the board behind me is my introduction paragraph that I did for my set of instructions yesterday. So as you can see, we've got lots of rhetorical questions in our text map here. And if you have a look at the board behind me, you can see my introduction paragraph that I wrote. In fact, I'll share the screen so that it makes it a little bit bigger for you. Yeah. So I put, are you tired of feeling like a prisoner? Do you imagine breaking free and living the life? Are you sick of your parents telling you what to do? If you answered yes, then follow these instructions and you will have your freedom. Okay, so in my introductory paragraph, I made sure that I've got rhetorical questions. Okay, so there we go. And you can see rhetorical questions have taken up quite a bit of my introduction paragraph. But it's good because it entices the reader into the into your instructions. I've also used words like you know, do you imagine, are you, you. So these are second person, showing that we're writing in the second person, not the first or the third. So second person is important. And then key vocabulary as well. Have I used any key vocabulary? Well, let's have a look. Prisoner, I would say that's pretty technical. Freedom is a technical word that you can use there. I could argue that breaking free could be a technical phrase as well, but obviously you will have more than me. But there we go. That's my introduction paragraph that I did yesterday. And so what you need to do is have a read through your introductory paragraph and make sure that if you want to edit it or make any changes to it, that you do now, adding some rhetorical questions or technical vocabulary. Don't take too long to do that. Just have a quick read through it, because I don't want you to take too long, because you've obviously got to complete the rest of your instructions for today. So you are going to be completing the rest of your instructions. So remember, look at your toolkits that you've done earlier in the week. Look at your box up with your ideas and have a look at our shared write, what we did yesterday. And you'll see what you need to do to create your set of instructions. You should already have your introductory paragraph. I just went through mine with you just now. You should already have this. All you need to do is continue your set of instructions afterwards. So here are your tasks for today. I'm going to move myself all over this place. So number one is complete your instructions. Every single one of you should be completing your instructions. And remember what you need to include. You've already done your introductory paragraph. So now what you need to do is continue by adding a list of materials, what you need, then your step-by-step guide of how you're going to do it, and then your closing paragraph at the end. Please make sure you use your toolkits to look at that work, because that is going to help you with your instructions and what you put into your instructions. So make sure you use that. I can't stress that enough. Number two, okay, if you've got time and you've done all your instructional text and there's still a bit of time, why don't you look at the checklist below and make sure that you've ticked everything off. So have you punctuated your sentences with full stops and use capital letters for all proper nouns and at the beginning of your sentences? Do your set of instructions have a title, subheadings? Do you have an introduction? You should have, because you did that yesterday. A list of things you will need and a step-by-step list of instructions. Have you used numbers? Have you used bullet points? Have you used imperative verbs, adverbs? Have you got good, powerful conjunctions and time adverbials in there? And also, have you included an illustration or a diagram? So make sure you get all the writing done first before you do your diagram. And if you've still got time, or you want to push yourself just a little bit further, go through your work, edit it with a different color. Even if you've done a really good job, there may be better words that you could use. So go through it with a different color. We use a purple pen at school, and you edit your work. As always, if you've got any questions about today's lesson, please don't hesitate and leave a message on Teams, and I will get back to you. So that's your English lesson done for today. I can't wait to read all your instructions. Make sure you put them onto Tapestry, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.